Stage, right? These girls, they don't want a lot. They want gold watch, gold ring, shoes, hair and everything.
Man should be what before he having sex? Married. You all caught it? Because he was speaking to y'all earlier about boyfriend and girlfriend, right? Who taught y'all that it was okay or that it was normal to have a girlfriend? Who taught you that? No one taught you that? So, say it again? We see people doing it. But I'm going to ask you a question. Did God teach you that? When you read the Bible, do you even find the word girlfriend? So I'm going to ask you again. Who taught you that?
Society.
Society has taught you that. Check this out.
Genesis chapter 2 verse 18.
We're in the second book, or the first book of the Bible, second chapter. Listen good.
And the Lord God said, it is not good that man should be alone.
So from the beginning, because the word Genesis means the beginning, it say from the beginning the Lord said it's not good for a man to be what? To be alone, right? So you see how simple it is? What he's saying is, I created the man, and I know it's a bad thing if he's what? Lonely. Finish reading.
And the Lord God said, it is not good that man should be alone. I will make him and help meet for him.
Then he says, I will make him and help meet for himself. So he made Adam a what? A woman. Here's what you missed. We still in the same chapter. Jump down to verse 23.
Verse 23. And Adam said, this is now bone of my bones, and flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman, because she was taken out of man.
So that's just proof that it's talking about the nature of the relationship between a man and a woman. Watch the next verse.
Therefore shall a man leave his father and his mother.
Shall do what?
Leave his father and his mother.
How old are you? How old are you? You're 14, so you're still in high school. Are you all capable of leaving your father and mother right now? No, right? So just off of that understanding alone, are you ready for marriage? Are you ready for marriage?
Right.
All right. So again, this is in Genesis chapter 2. This is the beginning of the creation of this world. So yes, woman was created for man, but God laid out a certain set of stipulations before you could even get to marriage. We didn't even get to the sex part yet. Go ahead.
I shall cleave unto his wife.
No, unto his girlfriend.
Unto his wife. And they shall be one flesh.
So, you already identified that you're 14 years old. You cannot leave your parents' home right now because you all can't even provide for yourself. Give me that in some wrong. The chief things, it's 29? All right. So if you take on a woman, right? Let's say you all take on a girlfriend, which we already know is against the laws of God. Can you provide food for her? Can you pay rent or mortgage? Can you buy a home? Do you own a car? Can you pay for medical insurance? When you having sex with a woman, what comes next? Say it one more time.
Baby.
Okay. So if you can't provide for yourself, Sean, can you provide for a baby? Okay, all right. Just making sure. Check this out. So on top of having to provide for the woman, let's see what else the Bible says you have to do.
The book of Sirach, chapter 29, verse 21. The chief things for life.
The what?
The chief things for life.
When it says the chief things of life, what is that saying? Yeah, I say there's many things in life, but the Bible says here there's some chief things.
Most important?
Say it one more time. The most important things in life. We talking about the Bible right now. Go ahead.
It's water.
Water. Who's paid for the water inside your home? All right, so you can't even provide water for yourself. Go ahead.
And bread.
And what?
And bread.
So, who's buying groceries inside your house? Okay. So you don't buy groceries for yourself. All right.
And clothing.
The clothes that you all have. Do you all buy them for yourselves? The school uniforms, the shoes? You all may have summer jobs to assist your parents, but from the time you all grew up to now, did you all purchase those things? Okay, good. Go ahead.
And an house to cover shame.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So if you can't provide water, food, and clothing, how the hell you go afford a house? The Lord said these are the chief things of life. Read on. Is that enough?
Yeah, that's all I got.
And a house to cover shame. All right. Give me Exodus 21:10. So, not only you have to provide these essential things for yourself, but you also have to provide them for who? A wife or a girlfriend?
The wife.
A wife. Okay, good. I'm glad you're all paying attention. Let's prove that what I just said, that you all have to provide it for the woman. Go ahead.
Exodus chapter 21 verse 10. If he take him another wife, her food.
Now listen to what it says. We just read the chief things in life. Francis. Right here. What's up? You speak English?
No.
How you say no? You understand what I just said? Pity? What's up? You can deal with it. Yeah, we can deal with it because he ain't answer. Go ahead.
Her food, her raiment, her duty of marriage.
So it says her food and her raiment. So on top of you are providing for yourselves, your own food, clothing, shelter, and drink. On top of that, you gotta now also provide for her. So that's why I ask. Yeah, Philip. That's why I say if you all have children, you'll also have to do this. So with marriage comes a lot of what? Responsibility. So that's why y'all being 14 years old, the Lord say, hey, your focus shouldn't be on what? Give me 2 Timothy 2:22. The youthful. You know what I mean, right? Here's what happens, because I asked you a question when you first came up. Who taught you that it was okay for a because are you a virgin? You a virgin too? Okay, good. It was supposed to be that way. The way God intended marriage to be is a young man be a virgin, a young woman be a virgin. What's up, CD man? We are discussing marriage, boyfriend and girlfriend with these younger men. You married?
Yeah, man, 40 years.
40 years? Oh, visit most. That's some good stuff. So we trying to show them or teach them what they lost in this new generation. Because coming up, nobody was teaching our generation about marriage and how it's supposed to be. Notice he said he's been married for 40 years. Their whole question or conversation has been about boyfriend and girlfriend. Now you know, according to the Bible, it's not the way to go. It's not the way the Lord ordained it to be.
No shacking up.
Say it again?
No shacking up.
So who taught us that this generation that it was okay to shack up? Who taught them that?
Well, the fellowship ministry in our generation.
Okay. Now we cooking with gas. Watch this.
2 Timothy chapter 2 verse 22. Flee also youthful lust.
Flee what?
Youthful lust.
The Bible, listen to what God said, because he created us. He knows what's inside us. He said, flee youthful lust. Because when you're young, you have the older men say, they call you all young thundercats, or you all little, what do you call them, little wolves? They don't have much experience, right, senior man? They what? They do what? They're excited. Hey, young men, when you all focus, you all ever see little puppies? What do little puppies do? They play around. They can't stop what? Running. Because they have a lot of energy. Like the older gentlemen say, they're excited. But what you see happen with the older dog? What do you tend to do? He chill out. He doesn't see so much in life that he know it is no benefit me moving fast. It don't make sense. He have enough experience to understand, hey, when I was younger, I used to chase women, but he understood that. It's not going to profit you anything. So listen again what the Bible say.
Flee also youthful lust.
When you young, there's a lust inside you that makes you want to move out of control. The Bible says you're supposed to flee from that, run from that. So I know when you go to high school, what everybody talk about. They want to talk about sex. We know when you all go, even inside the churches today, that's what the young girls into and the young men into. That's what I say one more time.
Testosterone.
So they got a high testosterone level as they grow, right? But the Bible says flee from that, meaning what? Resist that. Try and control yourself, because why? It's not going to profit you nothing. You know why? With sex, primarily people think it was supposed to be about pleasure, right? Which it does bring a certain bodily pleasure. But what did the Lord say was the main purpose of sex between a man and a woman? Go back to Genesis now. Wait, see the man. Say it one more time, because they might think I screaming at them.
Children.
Multiply. Say it again?
Multiply. Multiply in order to send.
Okay, good. I don't want to go yet, see the man, because I would use you to help teach them. You got what I want? I think it's Genesis 9, fruitful. Genesis 9, fruitful. Give me that right quick. Fruitful and multiply. 126, okay, probably mention it again. Go ahead, 126. Listen to this. Because the society has taught us that sex is all about pleasure, but they don't ever teach you that sex also comes with diseases. It also comes with children, it comes with responsibility. 128, read it for me.
Genesis chapter 1, verse 28. And God blessed them, and God said unto them, be fruitful and multiply.
So, if your mind is on sex, based on what we read earlier, a man should be what before he having sex? Married. You all caught it?
What club was that at?
Admit that a lot of people don't even realize they.
I've called her, she hasn't responded. I've called her more than a few times.
With the Zulu Nation, I'm like, what the hell is this? I know nobody know what I'm talking about. You'll leave me on the island by myself. I don't know what the hell Bishop's talking about. That's what y'all do. Then after class, yeah, I knew what you were talking about. I just don't want to be caught out there. The hell is this? Get on my damn nerves. So read that again, 31.
Yeah, man, take it easy. Make sure you read that flyer. You all understand what I'm trying to say, right? You all should be married. And before you even get married, what are some of the principal or the chief things? Give me two that we should have before we even get married. A house. Give me one more. Remember the things that your parents provide for you. You must be able to provide for another. So you say house or shelter. Give me another one. Clothes. Okay, give me another one.
Knowledge.
Remember what the Bible says. What are the things that your parents provide for you that you confess with your mouth that you must be able to provide for your wife? He said a shelter, and he said, what else? Clothing. Give me another one. Food and what? And water. So before you get married, you must have these chief things to be able to provide for your family. It also say to flee youthful lust and what? Where you at? Yeah.
Genesis 1:28. And God blessed them, and God said unto them, be fruitful and multiply, and replenish the earth.
So, don't just think of sex as a pleasurable thing, but God created for what? To keep the generations of man going. Yeah, let me hear your question. Come closer.
See when you say, we'll be able to provide for our hope, right?
Yes, be for me.
He's done now, in this stage, right? These girls, they don't want a lot. They want gold watch, gold ring, shoes, hair and everything.
So they say it again?
They ain't really looking for no shelter.
Okay, I get what you're saying. You know why they ain't looking for a lot? Do you know why? Give me Psalms. Give me Psalms 82. I'm glad you went there. You all notice we take the time to speak to you all younger men because we was once your age. We know how you all think because we was once your. Notice what you just said just now. The young women of today, they're not interested in shelter. They're not interested in the cheap things. They're not even interested in marriage. Is that safe to say? I'm going to show you why it's like that. Psalms 82, start at verse 5.
Psalms 82, verse 5. They know not, neither will they understand.
So that's what you was talking about earlier. These young women, they don't even understand. Read.
They walk on in darkness.
When you walking in darkness, what does that mean? Do you have understanding of what God says? No, that means you lost. Go ahead.
All the foundations of the earth are out of course.
Then David prophesied in the spirit, all the foundations of the earth are out of course. Sean, where did we just read? I'm going to give you a hint. In the beginning, where did we just read one of the foundations of the earth? Genesis chapter 2. What was one of the foundations? Listen to what it says. When you look at this building, how do you start to build this right here? You start where? With the foundation. David said the foundations of the earth itself is out of course. What are we talking about right now? What are we talking about right now? What am I speaking to you all about?
Building a house.
Okay, building a house or a family, but you all ask questions about what? Boyfriend and girlfriend. Now you're speaking to me about marriage, right? Because you're saying the younger women of today, they're not interested in that. What did God say to Adam in the beginning? It is not what? Good for you to be alone. I will make it help me for you, and you two are going to be what? Husband and wife. That's one of the foundations that was out of course. So I understand what your focus is with the women, but who should we be getting on right now?
Right?
No. If the woman is out of order, who should we be getting on right now? The men. Read Psalms 82 and 5 and then go to verse 6.
Psalms chapter 82 verse 5. They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course.
I haven't forgotten your question. You say, why is the young women like that, right? Read.
I have said, ye are gods.
I have said what?
Ye are gods.
Do you understand that the black man was made in the image of God? Do you understand that? The first man created was created from what?
First man created.
The dust, right, the dust of the earth, right? When you read the description of God, the prophets, the Bible describe all of them as black. We understand that we are God's chosen people. If the man is out of order, Sean, what's naturally going to happen to the woman? She must be out of order too. Hold on, this is the best part. I got to answer your question. Read it again, verse 6.
I have said, ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High.
Hey, y'all talking about girlfriend? Yeah. Right in time, that's what we talking about. Y'all looking for a second. Hey, Brent, hey, we talking man to man. It's real talk. Looking for a second. Because these young brothers, how old you is? 15, how old you is? 18. These young brothers, right, you're 14. Come on the road, come on the road. We talking man to man, right? We talk, they ask the same question about boyfriend and girlfriend, and then they hear the question about the young women today, why they move the way that they move, right? You all believe the young women today, you all believe their mindset is marriage?
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you. And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord, His word